This might be more difficult to pull off than I thought it would. Welcome back to channel. I'm kind of squatting because I put the camera too low and I can't be bothered to put it up high. In today's video, I really wanted to do some DIYs because I've seen on Pinterest so many things. I'm like, I could make that. I have the stuff to make that. I want to make that. So that's what this video is. I'm so proud of how they turned out. One of them was a little bit of a fail, but you'll have to wait to the end to find out. I'm on the border between, are they weird? Are they cool? I feel like that's when things are the coolest, when they're kind of weird. So I hope you enjoy. I wanted to make this. Now, I've started making the squares. I've used chunky wool, which I use this one. What I've noticed from the balaclava is that some of them start with the black centre, some of them start with the white centre. As I've been making this, I've started to realise how this might be more difficult to pull off than I thought it would. Because at the moment, this is what we're working with. Like, this is what we're gonna look like. So, a little bit odd. But yeah, so far I've made 2 white ones and 2 black ones. I think I worked out I needed 8, so I've done 4 and I've started 3 more. I'm gonna start another one from scratch to show you basically what I did. I'm not actually gonna show you how I did it because there is a really clear tutorial on how to crochet the squares, which I will put in the description. I'm terrible at explaining stuff, so if I go ahead and explain this to you, we're never gonna get anywhere. I'll give you a little montage of me crocheting this next one. I love the colour. The colours, she says, holding up a crochet piece with like black and white. Let's get stitching. So look at me nails. I did it the wrong colour. I've just realised I've done that whole bit the wrong colour. Oh. Fixed the issue. I just went ran it in white, which actually took me probably 2 minutes. So I just need to finish these ones now and then we can try putting them together. When you're crocheting something, I really love it when you switch to the next thing, because yeah, don't get me wrong, it's therapeutic to make them, but then it's exciting when you get to the next bit and you can be like, oh, I'm doing, I don't know, different colour now. So I'm using chunky wool for this project. It means that the project grows faster, so it will take less time to make. Let me finish these squares and I will be back with you. I didn't really think about the fact that my neck might be a different length to this. I kind of blend into the wall. No, but in all seriousness, I really like the stitch that's holding it together. It's just a double crochet along the edge. Pinning the two. It's on the outside. I thought about doing it on the inside, but I like it on the outside. In theory, a headband from this could be quite cute. Okay, I'll take it back. Black bit for the 2 sides, a white one for the back and a white one for the top. I have done 2 rows of double crochet, back loop only around the face, which has kind of brought it in a little bit because initially it was a bit too big around the face. And then at the hem, I don't know, the bottom of it, I've just done 1 row of double crochets back loop only. But she's done. She is done. This is quite possibly one of the funniest things I've ever made. Honestly, it looks quite stupid, but that's okay. That's fine. The second thing that I wanted to make was this, because I saw a lot of them and I was like, that's actually really cute. Vinted, £2 I believe, £2. I bought just this black contrast stitch tank top, so we're gonna thrift flip it. I have a box of scrap denim. I appreciate not everyone's gonna have a box of scrap denim lying about. That's kind of a me thing. Go to a charity shop, a thrift store, cut up an old pair of jeans. I'm gonna be using scrap pieces that I've got. I feel like it needs to have a little bit of stretch because the top's stretchy and when you put it on, probably gonna stretch a bit. I've been thinking about what word I want to do. Still not quite sure. I really liked it saying Dior, so I might stick with that. I've gone with Dior because I couldn't think of another word. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I've written it out on this piece of paper. I don't think it has to be too neat because we're literally cutting it out of denim and then distressing it. So I've got that. You could obviously print it out if you don't want to write it out, but I didn't think about that and I've written it out already. So I think the next stage is cutting it from the denim. No pressure. I've chosen to do it this way because the denim stretches, oh I can't really show you, denim stretches that way. So I'm thinking the top is more like stretched that way than it is to stretch that way. So I'm going to cut around the shape a bit more because we need to distress it, so I need more room to cover to, you know, pull out the threads and stuff, and then I can always trim it down a bit. Right, this is a hack to save you time. So now I've cut out my pieces. I'm going to leave the paper on just so that I can see roughly where the shape is going. And if you get your piece of denim and a pair of tweezers and just pull at the edges, this is going to make distressing it so much easier. Distress them without distressing myself. This is actually so cute. Look at them. I think I want to use a white thread so it'd be contrasting on the top. This is the top. I'm wearing a blue long sleeve underneath just because I couldn't be bothered to take it off. But I spent ages trying to pin these in the right place. If I put it on backwards, or will it read the right way around? I think I've done it right. I think. I genuinely love this. Oh my god. This last one's a bit of a weird one. I don't really know how to explain it. I really liked this t-shirt, and yes, it's just a t-shirt with a cucumber on it. Do I want it really badly? Yes, I do. Obviously, we're gonna make it how you asked me. How is a good question. I found an extremely similar bit of picture of cucumber, and I've made my own little title thing. Hang on, focus on that. I also got a bit carried away and I made something for the back of the t-shirt. The only way I can explain the design of this is early 2000s primary school, learning your vegetables. The internet's just kind of getting started. People are starting to figure out how to cut the backgrounds out of stuff. Low quality, kind of disgusting presentation and font. That's the vibe I'm going for because it makes me feel strangely really nostalgic, but also kind of sick at the same time. It reminds me very specifically of this set of books that taught kids what different objects were, and I can't for the life of me think of what those books were, but that's what it reminds me of. And so potentially I might put that on the back of the t-shirt with the cucumber on the front, because it ties in, because it says I am in fact a fruit, and it's like fruits you didn't know were fruits. I'm secretly very proud of myself for that. Now this is where it could go horribly wrong. I bought some t-shirt transfer paper on Amazon. It says for all printers, it's waterproof, so I guess you can put it in the washing machine. It looked relatively simple. I say that now. So I printed it out on normal paper. The next bit is to print it out on this. I've now printed it out properly. I've laid it on the t-shirt. I'm gonna put it midway down, so I need to figure out the placement. Genuinely, what am I doing? It printed so well though. Good morning. This is the first piece, which, okay, how cool did this turn out? But my god, is it cute? This is the t-shirt. It was really cool to start with, as you saw in the video, but I stupidly was like, okay, I need the t-shirt, probably could do with a wash. Let me test out to see if it will, you know, withstand a wash. I don't know if I washed it too hot. I don't know. And I was like, okay, it looks kind of cool. You could kind of deal with it. But it is like actually peeling off. And the back is also like, this would be such a cool t-shirt if it actually stayed on. But it's literally peeling off like that. Unfortunately, I think this one was a bit of a fail. Every time I show this to someone, or I showed it to someone before I washed it, they were like, it's so weird. But I kind of love it. Right, okay, picture this. We are heading into the freezing cold. It is snowing. I'm walking in the snow for some reason. And I'm like, damn, my hair's gonna be cold. My hair's gonna get messed up. What do? We put this on. I have been showing people this since, and there's been varied reactions. Some people are like, oh my god, I love it, it's so cool. Some people are like, Why do you look like a toe? I do look like a toe, you're right. I'm ready. I'm telling you, I'm ready for the day. You can wear it as a little nude thing as well. How cool is that? I genuinely really like it. I realise now that I've made it literally at the start of spring. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I literally can't take myself seriously right now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you want to see another one of these, I could so do another DIY video because I have so many DIYs that I really want to do and it's a great excuse to do them. Why does my thumb do that when I put a thumb up? That's just disgusting. Anyway, I love you all. Thank you for watching and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.